Hi all, I'll play another game this afternoon. So anyway, yeah, this cat and mouse idea, you see that in some annotators of the past where they say, players are playing, alright, buzzer, 2295, that was quick. This process of slowly trying to provoke weaknesses from the opponent, I think it is a critical part of chess, so maybe, I should do some videos on this theme of cat and mouse. Alright, okay, this variation. I think I played c4 with some success against this before, so I'll try that here. I'm going to open the position up a little bit. Okay, he's stopped f5, or has he? Can I just play f5 anyway and scare him? So f5 takes bishop g5. That looks fun. Actually, there's bishop f3, but then queen f3, queen f3, queen g5, queen a8. So I think that might be playable. Okay. Now bishop h6 to stop castling. He's not going to play bishop f8 and then bishop g5 again. No. Stop castling here. That's good news. So how about now queen d5, d2, d5, illegal move. So if I castle queenside, right here, knight d6 takes queen b4. Knight d6 might be possible. cd, queen takes, d takes. I don't know. What about actually? Because otherwise he's going to blockade on d5. So maybe something radical is needed here. But he could just take with the bishop. I take then goes to d5 anyway. So okay, I think maybe allowing that d5 to occur. But if king b1, bishop e4 is annoying. In fact, that's probably kind of crushing. So so maybe here a3 is actually needed first. a3. So if knight d5. Oh. I hope this isn't a tactical disaster yet. Sometimes forcing moves are the prelude to some sort of tactical disaster. Is he going to shut out this bishop with f4 though, and then play rook g6? I might have to play. Okay, bishop e3. So takes queen, bishop g5, f4. So there's almost a tactical disaster on this diagonal. No, the king's not on c1. So what am I talking about? Can I play f4 now? Just to try and stop black using g5. I think I need to speed up things. Oh, I have to take that. That's the only move. Knight e3, knight c6 maybe. Ouch. Oh dear. Not good. So this wasn't really intentional. I'm just a whole piece down now. Great. So I'll try and just open this file up here. Is d6 possible here? Is that harmless? I think I might have to play it. Okay, he hasn't dared to take that. What about d7 now? So I'm threatening queen b6 and maybe in some lines. Okay, what about just rook c1 to try and play rook c8? So knight takes, queen takes, and then bishop takes. Oh, he's winning the queen. But so what? I've still got rook c8 and d8. Oh, that's not good. It's not good because his bishops are on it. So I think this isn't ideal. Again. Is he going to move the bishop and make sure? I doubt it. Can I bring the king up though? To try and tempt the bishop away. Okay. Bring the a pawn up. So technically I'm completely lost, I guess. But it does seem to be an interesting position here. Can I get an A6? That's the question. Okay, so let me play A6. Am I getting A7? For a draw? He's going to let me play A7. That's bishop E3. But bishop E3 does give me the real possibility of D8 now. Oh God! Except I've just lost the A7 pawn. I see now. Not really convincing. Oh well. Oh, awful game. Oh dear. Maybe C4 isn't that good. Maybe I should really publish this, because it's a brick wall now on the auto pairing anyway. So it might be good for post-mortem to see, you know, what is a good approach for white if black plays this B6. I think this does give black, you know, an easy blockade later on D5, as it easily demonstrated. So the F5 pawn sack wasn't that great. So he got the nice blockade, which I gave him basically. That was a nice tactic to forcibly win material. The knight's got no squares. And after that it was a bit downhill. So losing the queen was a bit of a shame as well. Here I guess King A1. In fact, King A1 would have maybe that's okay. No, Bishop F6. It looks really kind of dangerous. King A1, Bishop F6. I don't know, Rook C8. I mean, he just takes B5, then takes the queen. So yeah, it was a bit dire after that. So he just won my A pawn, unfortunately. So the A pawn idea wasn't that great. Played it very well. Please leave any comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much. Hi all, just going to do a very quick bit of post-mortem analysis on that variation. So what happened there with B6? So Rybka gives knight G3. Oh, it does give C4 as a reasonable move. Well, it did. Now it's back to knight F3. I wonder in the game, okay, if we did take C4, is there a quick way of improving on white's play? He took apparently Bishop B7 or Bishop E7, so he took apparently an advantage with Queen F3, as we see here. So Queen F3, then there's let's have a look at that. C6, Bishop takes C4. So maybe this D5 can't be exploited by black. Bishop A6, or not very easily. So knight E2 takes. We follow this. So advantage for white. Bishop B4. Say exchange of bishops happens. This square is weak anyway. So this would be okay for white. It does look okay for white. So maybe, you know, that's something to bear for next time. That Queen F3 is interesting. So if this really happens, if black doesn't play, say he plays Bishop E7, so knight E2. Let's follow this a little bit. Castles G6. See, white's got the use of the E4 square, which maybe justifies C4 to a large extent. So it's not so clear cut as what I said about giving black D5. Although here black's manoeuvring clearly to that. Let's assume that black does manoeuvre to D5 like this. So Bishop D3 and say assume C5. You know, white's got some attacking prospects here. Say knight G5. It looks dangerous for the black king. I would like this sort of position, I think. Or would I? I don't know. Maybe again, you know, the advantage is dissipating. So if black does get a knight to D5 again, it seems as though black's going to get the upper hand. So there is a bit of a risk. So the more conservative way of playing it after this If we look for more conservative ways of playing it, less controversial, say this occurred knight gf3. After bishop a6, it's recommending c4 here. So why would there be a big difference to play it here? Or king f2 takes bishop c4. Well, the bishop, I suppose, is having to waste time if it's going back to b7. If he took here, it does seem there's a sort of lead in development to contend with. But again, are we just going to see the advantage dissipate later? Because, you know, outside of the horizon effect, if black does get a knight to d5, whereas knight e3, it depends on how much initiative white's got to control that possibility. Alright, a little bit of analysis there. Please leave any comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.